Welcome back to another video. Today, we are checking out this. This is the new Manfrotto One tripod with the new head, the 500X. This is a completely new thing in Manfrotto's range of tripods and of course tripod heads as well. And look, I'm gonna totally level with you from the start of this video. Tripods are not the most exciting thing in the world to either review or really just get excited about just generally. It's not quite the same as a new fast aperture prime lens or a new camera body or something like that, which is, can be really exciting. However, they're a really essential tool. They really, they matter. They matter. They help you get the job done. And I've got to say, we'll get into why in a minute, but this is probably one of the easiest to use tripods I've ever actually tried out. It allows you to just get on with it, get the job done. It's strong, it's secure, it's fast. And as a tool, that is exactly what you want from a tripod. It really feels like Manfrotto have thought about exactly what you need from a tripod and what's wrong perhaps with current tripods or what might be frustrating, and then try to fix all of those issues and put it all into this tripod in one cut, which I guess is why it's called. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've just worked it out. That's probably why it's called the Manfrotto One. Let's get into why it is just quite exciting as far as tripods go. First up, it's very strong, it's very sturdy. It's not the lightest tripod I've ever used, but it's not that bad at all. I was quite happy carrying this around if I wanted to, or strap it to my bag if I wanted to go on a longer kind of adventure with it, but it's just not that bad without being so light that it's gonna blow over, right? Nice and sturdy on the ground, which is very, very important for a tripod. But beyond that, the leg system is incredibly easy to actually set up. You have these little kind of catches on the side, which just unclip and allow you to very quickly adjust the height of the tripod, right? It means it's super easy in the field to get set up without really having to think about it that much. You can just immediately start cracking on, which is great. It also means that kind of leveling those legs out to be the same length is super easy, which isn't always the case with all tripods. It means you can do all three legs at once. Super, super straightforward. Actually leveling that center part is incredibly straightforward. Rather than having a separate kind of little screw turn that you have to screw and then level it, you just have this one little lever, which you just flip out, and then you can move that center column exactly like that. Now, those are the primary things that I think immediately make it easy to just get going, set up, start shooting, which is great. It just speeds up workflow, makes your life super easy. When you're taking the tripod down as well, again, very easy to just compact it down, put it down to a small size, over the shoulder, off you go. Super straightforward, which is exactly what you want from your tripod, especially if you are shooting kind of a mixture of photo and video, which I think is, it's really quite important. On the side of the tripod here, we've actually got this little screw thread, which is super useful if you want to attach maybe a monitor or a light to the side of the tripod and have that mounted on the side, or really anything else as well. And then actually up to the way that the head connects, again, it's so easy because I hate taking heads on and off tripods because it's fiddly, right? I just leave it on because that's kind of how it's going to go. But that's not very useful if you want to attach a slider or something else on top of the tripod. So here we've got a mechanism to just twist this and it comes off. It basically unclips like that. You want to put it back on? There we go. And now it's all good. That's quick. And it's one of those things, again, where you might not be taking the head off that often, but when you do want to, everything is just quick and easy and straightforward and thought out. Let's take that head off for 1 second again, because I want to just talk about the way this center column works as well. It's very, very easy. I can just unscrew this on the side to bring this up. And then actually what's quite cool about this is I can bring it all the way up and actually over to the side to have kind of top down shooting, flat lay stuff, whatever you might want to do like that. And then all I have to do is clip it back in like that. Again, very easy. That's now locked back in. It's just really straightforward, right? It's just everything you would want out of a tripod like this. So again, let's just pop that head back on. This is the new 500X head, which I think goes really nicely with this tripod. And having that just sat on there now, so that's so easy to clip in and out. There's a few really cool things about the head as well. The actual release mechanism is great, right? We've seen quick release mechanisms before, but I'll be honest with you, I just think they're really cool. It just makes it so easy to just pop that on and off. Really, really easy if you just want to have the camera on there. Maybe you want to move to handheld, snap, 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 back on, click. So straightforward. But some really cool other little touches that I really like, apart from being very easy to kind of maneuver and all that kind of stuff, you have things like this little button on the side that you just press and hold. Now it's a 90-degree shooting angle. That's so easy. Push the button in, back to landscape. Now it's in portrait. You don't have to have an L bracket. A really useful thing, again, to be able to shoot vertically while still on the tripod, whether, again, that is for photo or for video. And it's so easy and quick. Everything about this is designed that this is the only tripod you're going to need, hence Manfrotto One, for pretty much all of the stuff you're going to want to do, which I love. I love that idea and the kind of philosophy behind it. I think it's a really, really well-designed bit of kit. And even though tripods might not be the most exciting thing in the world, I think this is one where it is definitely worth checking out. You can check out the full spec of this, as well as a whole blog post and everything else over at parcameras.com. I'll pop links down in the description so you can go and check that out for yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe as well, because there's new content all the time. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, as always, thanks for watching.